Tempur-Pedic, but that's why I gotta dream it. Got a vision, now they see it. Now they wanna ride, they used to hate, but it ain't gon' slide. I put this rapping on my life, I put this rapping on my life. With my dogs, no pedals. Don't care what them hoes say, no Cuervo. You say you really out here, but you ain't even there though. And I ain't talk about Robert when I say I need De Niro, Man, I'm talking.
What is going on YouTube? So it has been almost 2 whole weeks, guys, since I made a video, but I've been really sick. I'm finally getting over it just a little bit. I'm still, my nose and stuff is still fucking with me, but guess what? We have Jeremy's car in here now. So finally, guys, we still haven't gotten the gravel spread yet, but all it took was, excuse me, all it took was a couple bricks on each side, and it literally, as low as Jeremy's car is, it literally drove right in here, no problem. So glad to have it in here finally. Hopefully next weekend we'll be able to go on and spread it. See, as dry as can be right now. It's just, it's hot and everything, so it's drying out pretty good now, but we're really eager to go ahead and get started on this. Hopefully within about 2 to 3 days we can go ahead and knock this out. And that way he can go ahead and get tuned by this coming Friday. So all that's in the air, as long as everything goes according to plan, we should be able to make it happen, because he has absolutely everything needed. He went and got a clutch yesterday, brought it to the house. So he's got a clutch, he's got the ECU, he's got the wire harness, he got the complete exhaust back there behind the bumper and stuff. He's got everything needed, so we should be able to just dive in. As far as the engine bay goes, he's just like me, so he doesn't want to clean it up or anything. He just wants the engine in, so that's what we're gonna do. We'll probably just remove this because we never use cruise control with the JDM engine, so probably just remove the cruise control module. That'll free up a little space, and yeah, get all this stuff out the way. He's got a cold air intake, so we'll take that out. Well, the box is already missing, so we don't have to worry about that. But yeah, we're gonna go in and get cracking on this, man. I know you guys probably miss me, and I miss y'all too. Honestly, man, I haven't been feeling the best, so rather see, it's still fucking with me. But rather than make a really crappy video, I decided it's best for me to just wait, because now we got plenty of content. So hopefully the next 3 videos we should be able to crack this on out, and you'll be able to see this get done on tune. He's basically got the same exact setup as the trap car. He's got the Prelude transmission and the H23A. The only thing he didn't get was injectors, which from the last dude that got tuned, Dustin, if y'all saw that video, doesn't seem like you really need them, because he made more power than me without injectors. He's got stock ones and I've got the 550, so I don't know, it's kind of in the air. We are naturally aspirated, so really no need. I just like it because it makes mine pop a little bit more when on the D-cell. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Typical thing I normally do with these swaps, I go ahead and take the hood off, start working out everything up top, and get the wheels and tires off and axles, and should be pretty much good to go then. It's not a whole lot under the car that you have to take off. That's why I always worry about that last. I try to go ahead and get this stuff out the way, radiator, gas lines, coolant, and all that stuff. Get all that took care of first, and then worry about the bottoms, because if you're new to the channel, I absolutely hate ball joints. That's the one thing I cannot stand. So we get those knocked out, we'll be all downhill from there, but I just hate them. So we're gonna worry about everything up top first, and we'll get to those last. Maybe, maybe not. Jeff may come. Jeremy's off today too, so they may pop up. I don't know. It's pretty nice outside, so chances are they're riding ATVs and stuff. But yeah, let's get cracking. just a little update real quick. I got the intake system out, got the battery out. Right now I'm just draining out the coolant, and as soon as that's done, I can go ahead and pull the radiator hoses, get the radiator out of the way with the fans at the same time. And after that, go ahead and I'll probably go ahead and tackle this battery tray while I was draining, get that out of the way. And it's got some rigged up ass shit here. I'm guessing this is why you have to, it's a button in there you have to mash instead of turning the key to start it. You have to mash a button. So I'm guessing this got something to do with it. I don't know why people do this. I guess either the clutch switch goes out where you mash the clutch in to start it, or either I don't know why people bypass it this way and put all this extra wire in here, but hopefully I can rig it back to where I can put it back to stock, to where it'll start with just a key, because I don't really like that button stuff. I mean, you can't steal the car because you still need the key to turn it to the on position, but it's just, I don't know, it's not an S2000, so we don't need a button to be starting it. So hopefully we can get rid of that as we swap it. But yeah, just draining out the coolant right now, which he actually has real coolant in it now. That's pretty dope. I might try to save this and put it back, because that shit is green as fuck. So I might try to keep that. He does have a brand new radiator over there that we're gonna be throwing in, so this radiator is trash. We'll have to swap the fans over to the new one. And yeah, we'll just continue on making a mess in here. I'm really excited though, man, to be working in my shop. This is the first swap I'm doing in my shop, so I'm pretty hype about that. So far so good. I got to use the old Napa Impact to get the tires off. The big question is, will we have enough force to break these axle nuts with that? I don't know, but we're gonna try, and if that doesn't work, I might have to go get the snap-on from my dad's shop and see if that'll work. But yeah, hopefully we'll have enough power with this old Napa. The one I bought from Harbor Freight, I don't know if I didn't have enough air pressure in the air compressor or not, but that thing was not trying to do anything. I could hold it with my hand and it wouldn't spin, so I might need to add some more oil to it, but I'll look at that in a little bit. I don't know why it wasn't working that good. Maybe because it's Harbor Freight, but I don't know. The air ratchets always work good. I never had an Impact from Harbor Freight, but it should be better than that, I think. Alright guys, so been a few, actually got this loose now. I just gotta take this 10 mil off that's holding the ground wire and stuff together, and I can pull that out. Jeff done pulled up on the 4-wheeler, and we ended up going back to Dad's shop to get the 36mm socket, so we can try to break these axle nuts loose, as well as the pickle fork, so we can try to get the ball joints knocked on out. Because again, remember I said I don't like fucking with them. And yeah, once we get those out, we can slap the axles out, and that'll be about it for the bottom. You know, the rest of the stuff is pretty much up top. So once we get those axles pulled out,
yeah, like if you want man shit, like I'll just be undoing this thing and pull the axles out while you want to start on the top or something. Is that what you
can. You want to try the mini me to see if it'll break?
Yeah, let's try that.
Okay.
Woo, shit, you're like the socket hard as fuck.
I know, man, you beat the shit out of it. Let her build up. It took forever to get this fucking axle nut off. It took forever to get that shit off. They had these bitches way too fucking tight. Okay guys, so right now we've got everything took out. Wire harness pulled out.
Right here. Yeah,
all the front stuff took out. Shift linkage is disconnected. Everything is good. The only thing holding us back is both of them over here trying to fight that return line. We got the main gas line took off. We got the gas cable took off, but the return line, they fighting that clamp on that because it's kind of in a bad spot on the CG. But once we get that took out, we should be a go. As you can see, the horses over here, we got the axles and stuff out. Finally got those axle nuts to break loose. That was a pain in the ass, but it's just comfort where somebody either tighten it too tight or just it ain't been messed with in a while. But once we get that return line took off,
Twist it with some pliers, get the seal broken.
yeah, it's probably seized up.
I'm up in the corners a little bit with these bitches. Good?
Yeah. Oh, let me see. I think I can get this real quick.
Hitting up against that mount.
Being pretty good, so yeah, they're not too bad. Oh shit, we didn't even take that mount off.
That's what I was saying.
That may get in the way, it may not. We can try to keep going, and just as it binds up, when that side free, it'll just pump up in the air. Because it's almost clear. Just keep on jacking it.
ABS and
Got like she was getting a little tired. Okay.
continue. Don't nobody else do this shit like we do. Max it out. Oh yeah, I got you. Alright. You first. Shouldn't be too much. These question marks on the damn. Oh, boy, the engine.
That's one thing, you got the car so high, you got to lift it high. See it right there?
Let it on down.
You can leave a little tension. Alright guys, so we got the engine out. A few things I got to do. I want to make sure that I try to remember to extend this return line before I put the new engine in, because it's possible to do it, but it just would be easier if I did it before I put the engine back. So gotta try to find a piece of hose. That one might have a long enough piece. And I think I still got some of those little T's that slide in each end. And we can go and extend that. Probably 6 inches should be good. And after we do that, that'll be pretty much all we have to do in the bay. Then we can try to get this took apart, because we got to use the flywheel out of this to make it that. And then he's got a brand new clutch. And once we put the clutch on, we can slide the transmission on. And got to use the speed sensor from this transmission. And yeah, once we do all that, we got to strip all that old shit off, because that's always just stuff that comes with the engine. And we should be good to reinstall that bad boy. The little wiring tricks that you got to do. Like I said, one good thing about the CGs is that all the fucking ejector wires, all them the same exact thing as the JDM one, so you don't have to cut and rewire like we did with yours. All you gotta do is plug it right onto the JDM injectors and it'll plug right in. And these cars come with no resistor box, so you don't have to delete that. And yeah, everything else is pretty much straightforward. Probably, hopefully next video we'll get everything put back together like as a complete engine. And maybe in that same video we'll drop it into the car. I'm not too sure, but at least we'll get the engine and transmission made together and the wire harness put on, ready to get back in the car, and then the next video we'll go ahead and get it in the car and hopefully have a first start all in one video. I'm trying to go on and knock it out, because I know Jeremy been waiting since what, about March. It's been like 2 months, because Jeremy got every fucking thing. So once we get started, it ain't much to stop us. It ain't that hard just having everything you need, which he does. So yeah, but this is where I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. There is a meet tonight. I may do a video on that if it's any bit lit. It might not be lit, it might just be mostly for the drive. But you know, we'll ride up there for a little while and see what they got going on. It's always cool hanging with Dustin, because he be making me laugh and shit. So yeah, we're gonna clean up a little bit and go ahead and get out of here. Hope y'all enjoyed this pulling the engine out. H23A CG part 1, back in action doing motor swaps. If y'all enjoyed it, make sure y'all like the video. If you're new, subscribe, and as always, respect all bills. Peace out.